Hi everyone, welcome to Eco Learning Classes. This is Professor Geeta Mahesh. Students, today we will be discussing Chapter 8, National Income Accounting. Here we will be discussing the basic concepts of National Income Accounting. Discuss the meaning of national income. What do you mean by national income? National income is nothing but a money value of all final goods and services produced in a country in a given period of time. It also includes net exports. So whenever we are going to calculate national income, we have to consider the money value of all final goods. You have to remember, we have to consider money value of all final goods and services produced in a country in a given period of. What is the given period of time? Usually every country will have accounting year or financial year. For India, financial year is 1st April to 31st March. So from 1st April to 31st March, whatever the goods and services produced in the country, you have to consider those goods and services money value. When you add the money value of all final goods and services which are produced in the country, you will get a national income. When you are going to consider the money value of these goods and services, you should include net export. What is net exports means? It is the difference between exports minus imports. Whatever you exported, that are the things which are produced in the country, that has to be added. And whatever you import from other country which is not produced in our country has to be excluded. So because of that reason, here we added one more sentence. It also includes net exports. As national income, we consider the goods and services produced in the country or in an economy. Then national income becomes a macroeconomic concept. Why national income is a macroeconomic concept means as it includes the production of goods and services in an economy as a whole. And we know very well that the macroeconomics deals with the economy as a whole and national income is related to economy as a whole. So national income becomes a macroeconomic concept. Now let us discuss some basic concepts of macroeconomics. The first one is consumer goods. Consumer goods are those goods which are purchased by consumer to satisfy their wants. We call it as consumer goods. You can see here goods purchased by consumer for consumption purpose are called consumer goods. You can see here the lipstick, car, cleaning items. And here you can see food and cloth. All these are the good examples of consumer goods. Consumer goods do not promote production capacity as consumer is the beginning and end of all economic activities, and once a consumer uses this for satisfying his wants, then those goods are not helping us to produce other goods. When they are not helping us to produce other goods, definitely they do not promote a production capacity of a country. Consumer goods are those goods. You can see here durable goods. Consumer goods can be a durable goods. Okay. Here you can see consumer durables are those goods which can be used again and again. Example, car, TV set, etc. Then what are intermediate goods? Intermediate goods are those goods which are mostly used as raw material for production of other commodities. So intermediate goods you can consider even sometimes semi-finished goods, because semi-finished goods cannot be consumed. It should move further process of production. So here intermediate goods are considered as raw material or semi-finished goods which are used for the production of other goods and services. Capital goods. What are capital goods? Capital goods are those goods which are used by producer. Produce other type of goods and services. Here you can see goods which are used in the production process and of durable character are called capital goods. You can see here the tractors are all these machineries, okay, in the factory, tools, equipments, all these we call it as capital goods, as these are not used by consumer to satisfy their wants, but to produce consumer goods we are using these capital goods. So those goods we call it as capital goods. Good examples are tools, implements, machineries, etc. They help to increase the production capacity of a country. So capital goods, if you produce more capital goods, then those goods are used to produce other goods and services. The production capacity of an economy is going to increase. The difference between consumer goods and capital goods is very important for 2 marks in second PUC board exam. So here you can see consumer goods and capital goods. Consumer goods, goods purchased by consumers for consumption purpose are called consumer goods. Capital goods used in the production process and are durable character called capital goods. Good example for consumer goods are food, clothing. Here, good examples for capital goods are tools, implements, machinery, etc. Consumer goods do not promote a production capacity, but capital goods help to increase the production capacity. Gross investment. It is that part of final goods that comprises of capital goods constitute a gross investment of an economy. So here whatever the capital goods that an economy is going to produce, that constitute a gross investment of an economy. Then what do you mean by net investment? Before we know net investment, we should understand depreciation. What is depreciation? Depreciation, deduction made from the value of gross investment to accumulate regular wear and tear of capital called depreciation. So depreciation charge is nothing but a repair and maintenance charge. We call it as depreciation. Let me assume that a gross investment that economy is going to produce 100 crores worth of capital goods. In that, they have to maintain the old machineries or capital goods because there will be a capital loss due to wear and tear of a capital. So because of that reason, so 9 crores they invest on purchase of new machineries and 1 crore they use it in order to repair or maintain this capital goods which occurs or where occurs a capital loss due to wear and tear. So now what is net investment? Net investment is nothing but a gross investment, that is 10 crores minus depreciation charges. What is the depreciation charge incurred? 1 crore for regular repair and maintenance of capital goods that an economy incurred. How much it has incurred? 1 crore. So 10 crore minus 1 crore is nothing but a 9 crore, and this 9 crore we call it as net investment or pure investment. Now let us discuss stock and flow concept. See, in economics, while we will be discussing national income, we come across the concepts like a stock and flow. While we will be discussing some economic variables, a few variables we call it as stock concepts and few we call it as flow concept. Which we call it as stock, any variables if you measure at a point of time, then that variable we call it as stock. And it is usually stock concept, we call it as static because it remains constant at that point of time. The good examples they have given is here water in the tank. You can see here at right now, okay, right now what is the amount of water in the tank is a stock because you are measuring at a point of time. Then what is a flow concept means it is measured over a specified period of time. That means it is a dynamic concept as there will be a 2 points, the beginning and end, and over this period of time, you are going to measure that economic terms are variables. So because of that reason, it is called as dynamic concept. The good example they have given here is the water flowing from tap per minute. So here you can see in the picture, you can see the amount of water which is flowing into the tank from the tap per minute. Per minute means there will be 60 seconds, right? So from first second to 60 seconds, if you consider, the water will be keep on increasing as water flows from tap to bucket. When it is flowing from tap to bucket in 1 minute, over a 1 minute, so definitely the amount of water will be keep on increasing or keep on changing, and because of that reason it is called as dynamic concept. You can consider food grain stock, foreign exchange reserves as stock concept. Exports, imports, or net investment, these things you can consider as flow concept. Dear students, if you please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much.